actual battery test, each test procedure should be demonstrated with an independent skin area in order to familiarize the participants with different tests. So test them in a different area that you'll be doing these tests. You should always test the control site before testing the affected site. And then the testing procedure of the entire protocol for 2 areas should take under an hour. So the goal is to repeat the procedures longitudinally. So after getting the baseline in the first visit, we would like to perform QST battery yearly for 3 years after the baseline. So 3 testing measures that I'll be going over are pressure pain thresholds, temporal summation of pain, and conditioning pain modulation. Okay. Can you go on to the next slide? Thank you. So the goal is to repeat these procedures. So for the pressure pain thresholds, we'll need an algometer. We use Wagner Instruments Force 1, that picture shown there. That's a little device we use for pressure. First, we'll be applying it to the trapezius muscle, shown in that bottom diagram, right on the shoulder here. And you'll be manually applying an increase in pressure. Sorry. You'd be manually applying an increase in pressure at a rate of 0.5 kilogram per second until your participants first report the pressure becoming painful. So you'll let them know to self-report when that pressure turns into pain. And so you record the numbers shown on the algometer at that time. And you repeat this 3 times with a 60-second rest interval. And you should slightly vary the skin area to prevent sensitization. And then you'll use the mean of these 3 pain thresholds for the analysis. Okay, next slide. Okay, so for temporal summation, we'll need a NeuroPen. The one we have is from Hopkins Medical Products. It's shown there. We will be applying this to the forearm and then the lumbar region. It'll be 10 stimuli at a rate of 1 stimulus per second for each region. After those 10 stimuli, you'll have the participant report their pain intensity on a scale of 0 to 200, and then give them 60-second rest interval and repeat this 3 times in each of the 2 regions. So in the forearm and on the lumbar region. Okay. And then for conditioning pain modulation, you'll need the algometer again, the pressure, plus the circulating water bath and a container to fill the water with. You'll be immersing their hand into a cold water bath at a temperature of about 10 degrees Celsius for a total of 60 to 90 seconds. So the participant should, you submerge their hand, and then the participant should report their pain at the 30-second mark on a scale of 0 to 100. With their hands still submerged, you'll do pressure pain using the algometer on the trapezius muscle, and it'll be measured 1 to 2 times if possible. And participants should report when the pressure stimulus turns painful, and you'll record this as you did in the first procedure. Once again, so rate the pain intensity immediately prior to hand withdrawal. So when you're done with the 2 pressure thresholds, you ask them to remove their hand, and they'll rate the pain of their the pain intensity of that hand. And then so the conditioned pain modulation magnitude will be calculated as the difference in mean from the pressure pain threshold measured prior and during the conditioning stimulus. So that difference should be the CPN magnitude. And I think that's
Oh,
it for.
so Sergio, this is Trisha Hugh.
Hi, Trisha.
To point out to the study coordinators, I know this sounds a little confusing if you've never done this before, but we'll be scheduling a Zoom call with each of you, and Sergio and Irina will probably walk you through each of these, and you can do it on a volunteer and do it on each other, see how much you can stand. And so we'll be doing that in the next month or so.
Yeah, we can go more in depth and then.
Katie, you can do that on me.
Sounds good.
Okay, and that. Yeah.
Thanks, Sergio.